Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to I produced a song with 50 million streams, and he's talking about SB19's Gento. I saw this video on my YouTube page, so I thought it was interesting to see because usually, oh my gosh, something was touching my leg. I thought it was a bug. Usually, like the artist, the singer gets most of the credit because like the fans usually only know who they are. They perform, their pictures are everywhere, blah blah blah. So usually the artist gets most of the credit, but also the credit should also be given to the producers and the songwriters and stuff, the behind the scenes people, because they put in a lot of work too to make these songs. So shout out to the behind the scenes people. And yeah, this is another reason why I wanted to react to this, because it's interesting to see like the process of a song, or especially a popular song like Gento. And yeah, let's get into the video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
On May 19, 2023, I produced a song for a Filipino boy band. The boy band is called SB19, and the song I produced for them is called Gento. And little did I know, over the next few months, this song would go viral.
I wonder how
there
this
have been thousands
came
of videos
about.
of people on YouTube reacting to the song, and it also turned into a viral dance challenge on TikTok. Celebrities, dancers, and other artists were all making videos with it. Everybody's pointing at the ground and humping the air like this.
I wonder who,
and as of right now, the song has 30 million views on YouTube, 25 million streams on Spotify, and over 1.8 million videos on TikTok. So today, I'm going to give you guys a breakdown on how I made the entire beat and the process behind it.
I get a message from Pablo on January 21, 2022. He goes, "Hey Simon, are you busy right now? We're making a new EP and we want some beats." I say, "Of course, what's the timeline?" He tells me he wants me to work on the main song for the EP, which is called Gento. And then he sends me this little document
that answered
on
my
how he
question.
wants the song to sound. Gento means like this gold, aiming for grimish drillish beat, heavy, dark sounding, dancing, incorporating sounds that can be found at the mining site, rocks, pickaxes, hammers. Now before I actually started making anything, they sent me a demo that they worked on, and this is how it sounds.
Wait, let me increase the volume a little bit. Yeah, that's interesting, because I asked like, I wonder how this came about, and then he started explaining it. They sent him a message, including stuff they wanted to have, like I guess requirements for or guidelines for him to make the beat and stuff. So yeah, that's interesting. So now we're about to listen to the sample. Yes. Also, I wonder how much a person gets paid to do this, like to produce a whole song for a big group. And that's cool that someone is so skilled enough to like listen to that and then just come up with a whole new beat that matches the tempo and the vibe, and it sounds perfect in the end, in the final version.
I thought of was this bass line idea. What I did was extracted the vocals, and then I came up with this bass line. So that's the main bass line I decided for the song, and then after that we just added this really simple kick and clap pattern. After that we have this shaker hi-hat.
He makes it sound so easy, but I tried to make a song before on GarageBand. It's hard.
Alright, and then we go into my first drop idea, and this one is pretty bad, so let's just kind of cringe for a second.
Oh, I hear.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I can hear why he doesn't like it.
That I ended up using. He always mentioned that he wanted that mining site looking for gold soundscape. So there was a bunch of things I put to just kind of emphasize that. Snares like this, where it's kind of metallic sounding. I added this chant of army guys singing like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I made this really easy counter melody.
I think he took that out because I don't remember hearing that.
And then that was the end of the first day. I sent that demo out to Pablo, and then this is what he told me. Thinking more faster and intense vibes. For the drop, he said it was okay. Personally, I didn't love it that much, but if he said it was okay, I'll kind of stick with it. We change it later. So now we go into our second pass, and then this is where stuff really comes together. I had this idea of a melody. Since Gento meant gold, the thing that was just kind of sticking out in my head was money. So I just started incorporating a lot more money ideas. So I added this little cash register ka-ching, and that goes in with the beat. And then one of the most important parts was I created this vocal sample. So I came up with this melody, and I wanted to make it sound really cool and really robotic, and this is how I did it. So first, I recorded it incredibly slow. I'm gonna turn the effects off. I'm really exposing myself right now. Listen to how just crappy this sounds. Oh, I spent the money.
Is this name money? Money.
Yep, that's awful. So the first thing I did was pitch it up one semitone. And then I stretched it so that it was a lot quicker. We add a bunch of effects, some auto-tune, some compression, more compression, some EQ, some saturation, and then some echo, and then we get this. Then we ran it through some OTT. And then after that, went under the hood into the pitch corrector. So instead of
Hey,
this,
I wish I knew how to do all this.
we bring the formant down a couple cents. Then we bring that down an octave. That is our main melody for the beat. Let's take a look at the pre-chorus section. So in this kind of genre, you're always really trying to change it up every so often. For this one, instead of going for that dark, fun party vibe for the verse, we are now changing it up and making the pre-chorus a little bit more melodic, a bit more movement. We start off with a pad that has this little filter sweep here. And then we add in a couple extra things to give it a bit more rhythm. We add
This
the
is
plucks.
really interesting for me. Because I really like music, so it's nice to see how a song can be produced.
We also add in
Like, not just from scratch, but listening to the
this
demo
beat.
and then, like, reimagining the beat.
So we have the same bass as in the verse, and we have the same rhythm, but this time we are doing a new chord progression. So now it's like this. And then we are adding classic build-up. We're just doing these 8-note claps with a little couple syncopated ones in between there. Some lifters. Boom, boom, and then we go into our drop. And the hook is actually super similar to the verse. The only thing I do is I add this main melody that we made before. And then let's hear that together. So one thing I love when working with these guys is they give me so much freedom to just experiment and try whatever I want. I don't remember why, but for some reason, this like flute melody just popped in my head. If you remember in the note, he doesn't want any ethnic sounds. He wants like heavy, dark dancing sounds.
I wonder if this guy
And
is
I was like,
American. I'm not
just
sure.
feeling fluty at the moment. So I structured out the
Filipino
song. I
American.
put in the dance breaks that we made before. And then, you know, I just kind of sneak this little flute section just right at the end. If he doesn't say anything, okay, but you know, it doesn't hurt. I'll just throw it in here. And this is how the section goes. We start with the flute melody.
Yep,
Add
that
this
made
little
it to the
filter
song.
so that it just kind of sounds a little bit weird. Sexy snaps. And then I added these sexy breaths. And then we also have our 808. It's very similar to the pattern in the other bass line, but now it's just a different sound. Right before the verse ends, we do a tape stop, and then we bring it back up right before the snap, and it's just so satisfying to me. You want to look at the time now? 26 hours. Why did that take me so long? So at this point, we have the main ideas pretty much there, and now everything is just tweaking and refining, and that's where Pablo really comes in. He's giving me timestamps. At 50 seconds, delay the entry of the chorus. At 1:30, leave some silence for the next rapper to come in. He mentions he likes the flute part, and then there is one more section at the end that he wanted me to touch up on. So now it's just a lot of tweaking. So this time, the intro is a little bit longer. I'm adding in these anvil noises, adding these cinematic fills. At the second verse now, we do this complete breakdown section where we remove all the instruments and we just have these like cool cinematic drums going in. Alarms come back in. We're now at the fourth and final pass. Pablo actually sends me his vocals over, so I really have an understanding of where things are going. So this is him doing Ken's part.
No rush, I can do this all day. 24 mentality like Kobe. The harder I work, the harder I play. Walang home court, sa'kin sa salpa kahit away. Hito na nga, wala na magdadadada. Pag ako ang mga diretso, sigo bababa. Ako ay galing sa lupa. Kahit pilitin mo mo, kahit hindi mo makukuha.
So they wanted to make one more section where it's just a chanting, kind of a breakdown, but super high energy where they just kind of repeat.
Gento, dito basta basta bingo.
So I just added as many metals and percussions and just random sounds.
Also, Pablo is really involved in the production also. I was gonna make a new word, producement. That's not even a word. Production.
Bring back the flute in at the end. And then let's take a look at the last drop. I texted Pablo almost a year after. I'm still trying to figure out a melody for the first breakdown. I really wasn't happy with that original one, and this is what I ended up doing. I found this sound in Serum that's just this screechy thing. Weird chromatic descending top line. I turned the portamento up so that it's all slidey and pitchy, and this is how it sounds. Made it a little bit choppy.
Oh, this is like when they're
Big
tutting, right?
at the bottom.
In the video.
The drum sounds are really, really simple. It's just the sound of it is just a little different from what we usually had. Cool effects for my drum kit. Woo, crazy. We still had the army chants in here. And that is 33 hours later. Not bad,
Dang,
but this
33
is the
hours.
final look at all of that. Not too shabby.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed
Oh.
it. If you guys want to listen to the full song and see the music video, I'm gonna have that in the
Oh,
description
we already
below.
have.
I just want to say thank you to
Pretty
everybody
sure.
who's been listening to the song and supporting it. I'm
That
really
is,
grateful to be a
like-
part of something like this. Honestly, it's surreal because I'm just
Song came out really
I
nice.
just feel like I'm making beats in this room, just a little of this, so boop 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 boop, and now there's like celebrities that I've known for years, and then they're like dancing to my music, and it's just like whoa. They actually came to Toronto a few months ago, and I was able to go to the
okay,
show,
he's a
and the
Canadian.
energy was crazy, and everybody was screaming, and I just never thought my music would be scream-worthy like that. Once again, thank you guys so much. I'm really happy to be a
That's
part
so
of this.
cool.
Also, be on the lookout because I'm dropping a new course very soon. It's a music production course where I
I
talk
hope he's
about my
able to
entire
produce another
process,
song
all the
for
way
them,
from making a beat to
'cause Gento
distributing
came
it
out
on
really
streaming
well.
platforms. If you guys are interested in music production and what I do, then I think this course is going to be really good for you. I'm going to have a
Okay,
lot more
check out his
information
stuff,
very
y'all.
soon, so keep an eye on that.
If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. If you like this video, leave a like. If you really like this video, subscribe. If you didn't like this video, leave.
Okay.
Leave.
Yeah, this video was really interesting to me. Like, it's like almost 12 minutes long, but for me, it just flew by. And it's nice to see the behind the scenes of a song. Like, probably a lot of these popular songs that we hear probably take just as long or even longer for people to produce. And it's nice to see that he has a good relationship with them. And hopefully he gets another chance to produce another song for them, because I really like the final product of this. And also, I always think it would be interesting if I could make my own music, but I know nothing about this stuff, so like I would need like a producer and like a co-songwriter, something like that. But yeah, it just seems interesting. I really like music. I like listening to it. I like listening to different genres. I like seeing the behind the scenes sometimes of stuff, music videos, or like the production of the song. So it'll be super interesting to like work on my own song. maybe someday in the future. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.